Dillon Gabriel is the starting quarterback against the Steelers this week. Shedeur Sanders is the backup. No more emergency stuff for him. So he has been elevated to the number 2 position. The greatest position in Cleveland sports history, backup quarterback, because everybody wants you. Next week, well, and forget about this week even, because I mean, it's in Pittsburgh and Steeler fans are going to be Steeler fans. When they return back home, as we were just talking to Fearless Leader, Dillon Gabriel will be sitting, if he was being quarterback for the Browns as a starting quarterback.
Now, why
you know where we're going with this?
This?
Because it's true.
Why
it's just true.
Are you doing this?
It's true.
Who wins? Oh, God.
They just put a lot of pressure on Dillon Gabriel. They did. Because next week, let's not forget, right? This is a team that told Joe Flacco to go pack in the first time so they could bring Deshaun Watson in and have a clean runway, so there wouldn't be any debris on the runway. There wouldn't be fans off on the side screaming and yelling, going, "Oh, why isn't Joe playing? Joe's the one that helped us get to the playoffs." Blah 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 blah. So they cleared the runway on that. What they did to Dillon Gabriel today by making Shedeur the backup, which I'm good with. Let me finish my point.
Okay, please finish.
All they did to Dillon was, let's just say it's 80 degrees out, 90 degrees out, and you go sit in your car, and you've got a little extra coin, and you've got the heated seats, and you see the little markers off on the side. Yeah, there's 1, just mildly warms your seat a little bit. 2, it's a little bit warmer, but you're not sweating. 3, it's getting a little crispy. And 4, you're sweating. And you're sweating the bad sweat, right? You're like, I'm driving, and this isn't good. Because I got to tell you, whatever kind of car he's driving next week, if things don't go right, it's like sitting down on that chair in your car when you know you're going to start sweating because the seat is going to be hot because the fans are going to be screaming for Shedeur. That is going to happen at the next home game. Just telling you. Now, let's hope for the best. I'm going to be optimistic. Let's hope for the best and that Dillon Gabriel looks great against Pittsburgh and they go win, and that'll silence the crowd coming into next week. But now you have 2 rookies. Anybody that asked for a battle or a challenge, you now have it. You have it because Shedeur Sanders is now 1 snap away from taking over. If he can. If he shows that he's, if he's better than Gabriel in practice, which seems kind of hard because Gabriel should be working with the 1s and Shedeur's working with the 2s. But you're 1 snap away. So this is where we are right now. As I was saying, going into the press conference in the first place, why did you bring him in? And it's not even why did you bring him in. When you ejected both veteran quarterbacks, you have put instant pudding on out there in front of everybody else because it's not just regular. It's not just the dusty stuff that makes the pudding. It's now milk in, and you got pudding, and you're ready to go because Sanders is 1 snap away right now from being the starting quarterback. So what happened today?
Well, so the first thing I would say to Kevin Stefanski is, those Sony noise-proof headphones are a hell of a thing. Make sure you turn up the noise canceling. Follow your script. Follow what you want to do.
Are you talking about next week or this week? Mm-hmm. Next week.
Both.
Yeah.
Both, because I'm sure there'll be Browns fans, and I'm sure Pittsburgh fans are going to have some fun with it, too.
Oh.
I'm sure they're going to have
We're
ball with it as
walking
well.
into Pittsburgh, a place we can't win with 2 rookie quarterbacks. 1 professional start between the 2
So I was trying to remember the last time that 2 rookie quarterbacks were 1 and 2 on a depth chart, and the only one that pops into my head is the 2020, is the 2011-2012 Washington football team.
Now, I will say this.
That's the only one with RG3 and Kirk Cousins.
They could leave Bailey Zappi. They could elevate him to an active roster on Sunday, too. He doesn't have to just be the emergency.
They could. Sure.
They could carry 3 quarterbacks on Sunday, too.
Sure. That's on the table.
Which we'll know on Sunday.
But that's the only time I can think of. And I might be wrong, and if I'm wrong, please get at me on Twitter if I'm incorrect and there's one that I'm forgetting. Where that's the only time I can think of with 2 rookie quarterbacks as your starter and your backup. It typically doesn't happen. There's usually a veteran somewhere in between there just because, it's nice to have somebody who's used to it. Now, the Browns made a different decision. Great. I would say this. I'm not putting the cart before the horse. I want to see Dillon Gabriel go out against Pittsburgh before I even wonder 1 iota about what a fan base is going to do on a home game with the backup quarterback. I would, if Dillon Gabriel walks into Pittsburgh and throws 3 touchdowns, we are looking at each other and going, okay, that's solved for a week. Don't have to worry about that for a smidge.
Gabriel's good as long as he executes the Stefanski offense, which is every drive needs to end with a kick.
Right.
Every drive needs to end with a kick. And if they end with a punt, he's okay with that.
Yeah.
He's good with that. If that's what Gabriel does, Gabriel will continue to play. That's just the style.
This looks like a functioning NFL offense.
You now have a backup quarterback. Only in Cleveland are we talking about the backup more than we're talking about the starter. True?
92.3 2020.
Shedeur. Sorry, I had to.
Shedeur Sanders is your backup quarterback this week. He is active for the first time as a member of the Cleveland Browns. He has been your emergency quarterback for the first few weeks of the season. Now he is in position to be the backup. Dillon Gabriel is your starter. We will be doing Quick Predicts here in just a moment. Want to remind you that Quick Predicts is brought to you by our good friends at QC Kinetics, the leader in regenerative medicine. In pain, give QC Kinetics a call at 216-770-5488, 216-770-5488. I'll remind you how you play the game Quick Predicts. All you need to do is tell us the score of the Browns-Steelers game this weekend. Yes, Browns-Steelers this weekend. They are playing a game. They're not even talking about the backup quarterback at this point. When they say hike for the first time, Dillon Gabriel will be the starting quarterback for the Browns, and some Hall of Famer is going to be the starting quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers. What's his name again? Did he play in Green Bay? I thought for a second.
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. Oh, the guy that hosted Wheel of Fortune.
Aaron Rodgers.
Or Jeopardy. He was really bad.
I thought he was okay. I thought he did a nice job.
He was horrible.
I thought he did a nice job.
He was horrible.
All right, well, before we get into Quick Predicts, by request.
Oh, yeah?
I believe we all need to do this, so please, if you will, crack your icy lights. Light a fresh cigarette if you have one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know where you're going.
Face, southeast? Southeast of here. And enjoy.
Hang on.
Very angry at him. I mean, I understand, okay? I get it. But at the end of the day, really, you can't take it with you, Le'Veon. It's the Steelers. We create the talent. We made you who you are. We made you what you're worth. End of story.
May that woman be buying a tall boy and another pack of Virginia Slims at a convenient near her.
Oh, you forgot to say, the cool breeze between your...
Don't get fired.
First premolar and your wisdom teeth.
Ah, yes.
Feel the cool breeze between, I don't know, your canine and your lateral incisor. Just feel it. See, I use the real words so the people that don't get it don't understand.
It's the Starlers. We made you who you are. We made you what you're worth. It's fantastic.
And a story.
And a story.
Wow.
She's fantastic. I hope that woman has found true joy in this life. I really do. We need people like that out here.
We need an update of whatever happened to her.
That would be
like a
awesome.
follow-up story. What happened to the woman that was mad at Le'Veon Bell for leaving the Steelers?
Didn't we rip that off from one of their TV stations or something?
Yeah, it was one of their TV stations that we had that on because it made us laugh so hard. Jeff Thomas was the one who turned us on to it. And I wish there was a follow-up story with her because, I mean, heck, I'd even love to have her on the air.
Well, dude, all you got to do is hit up one of those gas stations over by Robert Morris. There's a place called The Island where they play hockey over there, where Robert Morris plays, and you get off the freeway and you're like, whoa, what's going? Oh, best chicken in town, that gas station right over there.
Mm-hmm.
WD-40.
I am home.
West Virginia fried. Do you think the Browns have any chance in this game?
Yes. The Browns are going to have a chance in every single game this season because the defense is that good. I got a feeling this is going to be another one of these 17-10 games. The defense is that good that it's just going to grind these games to a halt. Until the defense decide they've had enough.
I think they're in. I think this is going to be a good game.
I bet this is going to be a grind out game. This is going to be another low scoring. I think the Steelers get this one, but I think the Browns beat the Steelers when they come to town. I think it's just going to continue to be that split between the two. I think the offense gets opened up a little bit.
All right, let's. I actually have a weird feeling about this game that the Browns could win. But then again, I feel that every week.
Andy, if we come in here on Monday and we're talking about a win, I would not be floored in any way, shape, or form. I would not be shocked. I would I would go, yeah, that makes a ton of sense. You were able to beat up on a defense that may have been overrated. You were able to block up Watt. You were able to get, Aaron Rodgers on his back a couple of times and disrupt that passing game. Like, it wouldn't shock me in the slightest.